The mannerism in which we develop our relationships in today's era has changed and has evolved to such a great extent. The fact that we are seeking social acceptance, we are coining more social currency, just shows that we have lost the originality and the essence of having relationships in our real self. We spend most of our time on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, WhatsApp, and every other social media platform that exists, that we forget to invest time in real meaningful relationships. Tomorrow, if you needed a friend, or if you fell into some emergency, if you needed someone to talk to, would you go on Snapchat or Instagram looking for help? No, you wouldn't. You would look for someone who is really by your side. And for that, you're supposed to have and develop relationships with people who will stand by you. And why don't we do that anymore? Why are we on social media all the time looking for new friends, looking for new people to connect with every single time? I'm not saying networking is bad, but just relying on social media for your friends and counting your Snapchat contacts, counting your Instagram followers, counting your Facebook friends, and then defining your friendship or your level of socialism on the basis of those numbers is absolutely inaccurate and wrong. What really matters is who are the friends you have in real life. If today you had to go out for dinner, how many friends are willing to come with you? I'm sure not all your Instagram followers are willing to do that, nor all your Facebook friends are willing to do that. Today, if you had a function at your house, how many people are willing to come to your place and be in your presence? How many people are willing to be with you, to stand by thick and thin with you? The number is considerably less. You may have 10,000 followers on Instagram. You may have 1,000 friends on Facebook. You may have 200 contacts on Snapchat. You may have 350 or 400 contacts on WhatsApp. But do you have as many people standing with you in real? I doubt it. And why is this happening? It's only because we are shy of making relationships in real today. We are scared of rejection. We feel that the next person we meet is going to judge us. We feel that the next person we meet is going to think that we are thinking things about them or that we are thinking wrong. Well, let's not spend time thinking of so many unthinkable things. And let's spend time in interacting with people. Let's spend time in understanding people. And how do you do that? You do that by meeting more people on a regular basis in person. You do that by going out of your house or by going out of work and talking to people in general, taking interest in their life, talking to them. How do you talk to people? You go to people, you meet them, you understand them, you ask them questions about themselves. Well, who does not want to be asked questions? Who doesn't need people to take interest in what they're doing? We all need those kind of people. So just go out there, talk to people, ask them questions. The more you ask questions, the more the conversation builds. The more the secrets come out. The more you have content to talk about. The more you have commonalities to share. That only happens when you ask questions, when you take interest. And people love it when you remember their details. So you need to be careful on remembering each and every detail that someone is sharing with you. Because imagine if you say something to somebody and they remember your details, how will it be? Everyone loves details remembered. So just remember the details that someone is sharing with you, because when you remember those details, people appreciate it. Well, just try to make every relationship that you have in person extraordinary. Take extraordinary effort. How do you take extraordinary effort? Do something special for the people around you. Write a small note. If you meet someone new today or you meet someone on a regular basis, just write a thank you note to them saying that I'm grateful that I could meet you today. I'm grateful that you could spend time with me today. Well, it may look like a formality, but the value it adds to someone. Don't do it through social media. Write it on a piece of paper and give it to the person, or just keep it in their bag when they're not looking. That's the way you can actually make them aware that they really are valuable to you. Another thing you can do is you need to Offer to help people with no strings attached. Many people expect things in return. No. Offer to help people with no strings attached. Offer to be there for people with no strings attached. When you develop more relationships in real than on social media, that is when you will realize the true meaning of happiness. That is when you will realize the true meaning of contentment. Because the social media and the followers you have on Instagram, the friends you have on Facebook, well, that's all going to become a social graveyard one day. And then what you're going to be left with is probably a few people who care for you, who will call you in your thick and thin, who will be there for you in your thick and thin, and who will always care for you. So, develop real, meaningful relationships. In real, not on social media. If you feel this video added value to you, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.